Jacob's troubles is coming. Jacob's troubles is coming. Shalom, Akims. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. We'd like to give all praises and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elects. This is your Hebrew Israelite brother, Mashaba, here in the city of Detroit. We're making today's video concerning Jacob's troubles. And we're going to go straight off into it because you have many fake camps, Israelite camps, that like IUIC and some of the others that are preaching that there will be no Yaakov trouble. That Yahweh is going to come and just rise us up, transfer, change our bodies, and not even take us through any hardship, not even judge the wicked, and none of that. Just straightforward, just transfer, lift us up. No. Let's go straight off into the word, what the word says. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. Alas. Now the word alas is the same as the word woe, which means destruction. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's troubles, but he shall be saved out of it. You see, the time is coming. He, Jacob, shall be saved. That's talking about us. We are the representations of Jacob. We shall be saved out of it. Verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, okay, and will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him. That time is coming. You see, but they shall serve the Lord their God and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. That time is coming. You see, that time is coming. But until then, when Yaakov troubles begins, it's going to be a devastating thing because you're going to have a lot that's going to transpire that the people are not even expecting to happen. You're going to have a lot of young men, mighty young men of war that's going to be killed in the war. First, they're going to be drafted up. First, they're going to be rounded up. Okay, they're going to be rounded up doing martial law. Martial law is going to happen during the terrorist attack. The terrorist attack is going to happen during the time of, say, for instance, now, at any time, a terrorist attack. Joe Biden is going to pass. Kamala Harris is going to become president. All these different things are going to happen and transpire. And it's going to be a lot of hardship upon the peoples. A lot of hardship. Let's go to, let's see. Let's go to, we're going to go to Revelations and go into there for a moment. You see, because there's a lot that's going to happen and that people are just truly going to be completely devastated. Did I just pass it? No, here we go right here. 12. Let's go down here. You know what? I just made this video. I'm redoing this video because I made the video and I thought it was recording and it wasn't. And I did about 30 minutes of recording and it wasn't even recording. So now I'm redoing it after thinking that it was done. And anyway, this is verse 10, Revelation chapter 12. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now is come salvation and strength. Salvation and strength, because when the chariots come, when Yahweh shall come, he's going to come with the chariots. The chariots are going to be giving salvation unto us and going to be destroying and judging wrath upon the wicked. Okay, that's with much strength. Okay, with much strength and power. Okay, and the kingdom of our Eliah and the power of his Messiah For the accuser of our brethren is cast down, talking about the devil, which, talking about the so-called white man, which accused them before our God day and night. And they shall overcome him by the blood of the Lamb. Okay, because Romans chapter 9, Yahushua, he shedded his blood so that we would be adopted back unto the Father. And by the word of their testimony. And what is the word of our testimony? The testimony of Yahushua is to prophesy. So we prophesy this word. That's what we prophesied. And they love not their lives unto death. Because we don't love our lives. We're not trying to prosper and be all this and that and stuff here and this. We're making it as pilgrims upon the earth here in this white man's kingdom. That's what we're doing. Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants on the of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath a short time. You see, he know he got a short time. You see, he knew he got a short time. And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman, that's Israel, that's us, which brought forth the man child, Yahushua. And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, America, and she might fly unto the wilderness of America, until her place where she is nourished for a time and a half a time from the face of the serpent. Okay? You see? There's going to be much tribulation that's going to come about. You see? Much tribulation. And we have to make ourselves ready for the tribulation that's going to come. Because it's going to come upon the face of the earth, and it's going to be the Lord judging the peoples. You see? The people being judged. Okay? Let's see, take this, let's see, verse 1. Okay, so this is Isaiah chapter 13, starting at verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see. Lift up a banner, that's this word, upon the high mountain, that's America. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand of the nobles, trim our ways, so that they may go into the gates of the nobles. Okay, right on through their defenses and the forces and all this and that. Okay, so that we can spread this truth. I have commanded my sanctified ones, that's us. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, that's the angels, even them that rejoice in my highness. You see? Verse 4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, that's what it is, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle, because that's Yahushua gathering them up together, the wicked, getting them ready so that he can pour out his weapon of indignation upon them. You see? This verse 5, they come from afar, okay? Country, from the end of heaven, even the land and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land. That's the angels coming. You see? You see? How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pains and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in a woman, they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. Okay? They shall be amazed one at another, their faces shall be as flames. When the Lord comes through with them chariots, They're going to be coming through blasting with the direct energy beams. Okay, they're going to be coming through, firing thermonuclear lasers. Okay, and they're going to be just like inside that movie with Tom Cruise. That's what they're going to be doing. Okay, and it's going to be a truly a devastating thing. Many people thought for sure or think for sure that they're going to be able to escape. No, they're not. They're not going to be able to escape because what's coming is going to be such a devastating thing. Many people right now are being distracted by their daily lives. But Yahweh, during the time of Jacob's troubles, because Jacob's troubles is real, when it comes, everything is going to be shut down. When the Lord stirs up, you see, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. You see, he's coming to devastate, you see. For the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. Now remember, this can also be looked upon as wisdom, the sun and the moon, wisdom and knowledge. It shall not give a light, shall not shine during the time of the day of the Lord, because we won't be out there pushing that truth. We'll be in the chariots. We'll see, because bringing salvation, we'll be in the chariots. The angels will be bringing salvation to us, and wrath and judgment upon the wicked. You see, and so they'll be the sun shall be darkened, and they're gonna be in darkness. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth. You see, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. That's wisdom and knowledge. Okay. And I will punish the whole, no, and I shall punish the world for their evil, and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease. When the Lord comes through, He coming to devastate. Yahweh's troubles is real. The Lord is, in fact, bringing devastation when He comes. And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. You see, I will make a man more precious than the gold, than the fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of a fire. When that time comes, because we bring forth this wisdom and knowledge, the sun and the moon. We bring forth the wisdom and this word, the truth of the Lord. Okay, which brings forth spiritual powers, spiritual edification, spiritual nourishment for the spiritual body, okay, for the spiritual contents thereof. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. Okay, okay. Verse 14: it shall be as the chase roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up. Okay? Because in that day, the love of many shall wax cold, and no one shall have no concern for one another. Each and every person shall be on their own. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one unto his own land when that time comes. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, that means killed, by the sword. And everyone that is joined unto them, joined unto who? The enemy. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 28. Though joined hand in hand, the wicked shall be punished. The seed of the righteous shall be delivered. Okay? So we remember that. And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. That means if you got care for them, for the wicked, and you join to them and you can't let them go, guess what? You shall fall by the sword right along with them. You got to learn to let them go. Remember, whatever it is, we are as pilgrims upon this earth. And remember, if you can't drop whatever it is, if you can't drop it in 30 seconds when the heat is on, then you'll be caught up. You'll fall by the sword. You'll fall by the wayside. Verse 16, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Remember, that's just like during the time of war times now. Over there in Ukraine, they're doing what? They killing children left and right. They ain't got no care for the children. None. They ain't got no care. With these multiple shootings that are happening now, guys going through with AR-15s, AK-47s, assault rifles, and blasting children to pieces. Blasting them to pieces. This is what they're doing. Okay? Before their eyes. You see? Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. You see? When the time comes, all this is coming. This is Jacob's troubles that's coming. Jacob's troubles that's coming. It's real. And when it hit, remember, when all of the electricity is zapped away from America, America becomes a third world existence, a third world country. Okay? Verse 17, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes are the Russians. If Russia decided to send a thermonuclear bomb over here to America and it detonate over America 300 miles up, that'll cause an EMP. That EMP will shut down all the electricity in America, which would also mean shutting down the natural gas for cooking and heating, and also shut down the water flow. You see, for bathing and cooking with, all that'll be shut off when the time comes. When if there's an EMP, it's going to bring a halt to everything. Just think, people inside the hospitals that's getting operations, people on dialysis machines, people on life support machines, and people on ventilators, all that'll be shut off. And the emergency generators will only last for so long before they shut off. Remember, emergency generators they're only designed to run temporarily, not forever. So they're going to shut off eventually. With there being a wide spread power outage. You see what I'm saying? And so all these things is going to bring about complete devastation during the time of Jacob's troubles. Which shall not regard silver, they're not going to regard any silver, and as far as gold, they shall not delight in it. You see? Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. We talking about the mighty young men of war. They shall be killed. They shall be killed here on the streets, being gathered up and rounded up by the martial law police, and as well on the battlefields. They shall be thrust through. They shall be killed, dashed to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. They're not going to care anything about babies. They're going to be shooting, killing, raping pregnant women like it's nothing to it. And they're not going to care about the baby inside. They're not going to care. Their eye shall not spare children. They're not. They're not going to spare the children. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, it shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither the Arabians shall pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. The time is coming. The time is coming. Make sure you remember to press the like button, okay? If you like the content, the spiritual content that you're receiving, the spiritual edification, hopefully you've been spiritually edified and awakened and provoked to thought, okay? And so hopefully you like that. And also, if you haven't already, remember to press the subscription button and press the notification bell. Ding, ding. so that way you may receive notifications each time that I release another video. Okay? So we're going to end the video off right there. We like to give all praises and all honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone that taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect.